One right, yes. Two right, yes, yes. And so on and on. As the Count grew, he slowed down and began to get shaky and weepy. He was leaving the water further and further behind, and he was getting afraid. Goblins might be about, and he had lost his ring. At last, he stopped by a low opening on the left as they went up. 7 right, yes. 6 left, yes, he whispered. This is it. This is the way to the back door, yes. But we durstn't go that way, precious. No, we durstn't. Goblins is down there. We smells them. We must wait here, precious. Wait a bit and see. So here they were. Gollum had brought Bilbo to the way out after all, but Bilbo could not get past. There was Gollum sitting humped up right in the opening, and his eyes gleamed cold in his head as he swayed it from side to side. Bilbo almost stopped breathing. He was desperate. He must get away out of this horrible darkness while he had any strength left. He must fight. He must stab the foul thing, put its eyes out, kill it. It meant to kill him. No, not a fair fight. He was invisible now. Gollum had no sword. Gollum had not actually threatened to kill him, or tried to yet. And he was miserable, alone, lost. A sudden understanding, a pity mixed with horror welled up in Bilbo's heart. A glimpse of endless unmarked days without light or hope, hard stone, cold fish, sneaking and whispering. All these thoughts passed in a flash of a second. He trembled. And then, quite suddenly, in another flash, as if lifted by a new strength and resolve, he leapt. No great leap for a man, but a leap in the dark. Straight over Gollum's head he jumped. Gollum threw himself backwards and grabbed as the hobbit flew over him. But too late. His hands snapped on thin air, and Bilbo, falling fair on his sturdy feet, sped off down the new tunnel. There was a hissing and cursing almost at his heels at first, then it stopped. All at once there came a blood-curdling shriek filled with hatred and despair. Gollum was defeated. He dared go no further. He had lost. Lost his prey, and lost too the only thing he had ever cared for. His precious. The cry brought Bilbo's heart to his mouth, but still he raced on. Scuttling as fast as his legs would carry him, he turned the last corner and came suddenly right into an open space, where the light, after all that time in the dark, seemed dazzlingly bright. Really, it was only a leak of sunshine in through a doorway, where a great door, a stone door, was left, standing open. Bilbo blinked, and then suddenly he saw the goblins. Goblins in full armour with drawn swords sitting just inside the door and watching it with wide eyes, and watching the passage that led to it. They saw him sooner than he saw them. Whether it was an accident or a last trick of the ring before it took a new master, it was not on his finger. With yells of delight, the goblins rushed upon him. A pang of fear and loss, like an echo of Gollum's misery, smote Bilbo, and forgetting even to draw his sword, he stuck his hands into his pockets. And there was the ring still, in his left pocket, and it slipped on his finger. The goblins stopped short. They could not see a sign of it. He had vanished. Whistles blew, armour clashed, swords rattled. The goblins cursed and swore and ran hither and thither. There was a terrible outcry. Bilbo was dreadfully frightened. I must get to the door. I must get to the door, he kept on saying to himself. It was like a horrible game of blind man's buff.